We're going to go into a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So we're trying to get a stretch coming through the front of the hip. We're going to start with a fairly large step forward. And anytime we stretch a muscle around the hip, it's really important that we are maintaining the pelvis position that we want. Sometimes it's a tilt forward, sometimes it's a tilt backward. Because it's a muscle on the front of the hip, we want to make sure that we are tilting our pelvis posteriorly or tilting back. So we're going to squeeze the abdominals and squeeze the glutes. Think of tucking the tailbone under. We want to keep that pelvis position the whole time through the stretch. You might already feel an appropriate stretch just by doing that pelvic tilt. If you still don't feel much of a stretch or you want a little bit more, we can start to shift our body weight forward, making sure that we're not losing the pelvis position. So lead with the pelvis. And that'll bring a stretch coming through the front. If we want to increase the stretch, we can take our back foot and kind of turn it out. That puts this hip into an internally rotated position, which will increase the stretch. And we can also reach up with the same side as the stretching side and even add a slight lean away from that side to get a bit of a stretch through the fascia and a little bit more into the hip flexor as well.